Hey everybody, hope you're well. Enjoying this Thursday. Still coolish weather, it's nice. Apparently it's National Connecticut Day, so happy National Connecticut Day to the fifth state to join the US of A. I guess I'm celebrating it in this past week by really getting out and around in the district. I was just toting up I think I've been to really almost all the towns in my district in the last week, which certainly feels good to be out and about and doing. And the events included, a 4-H fair, a book signing event, arts and crafts fairs, sidewalk sale days, all kinds of things that people are getting people into town and out and about and seeing each other. One of the events that I also attended earlier this week was one at High Watch in Kent, which was with the Attorney General William Tong to talk about a number of things, but including, it was a presentation to the Regional Behavioral Health organization in Region 5, which is our region, and to talk about, really the emphasis to me was on follow through. And so the AG has done incredible, leadership in getting settlements for, from the tobacco industry, from the vaping industry, and most recently from the opiate industry. So take opiates, for example, that there are, I think over 50 million in resources that have been nationwide that have been collected or are being collected. And Connecticut will be receiving over 600 million in that. And so this meeting really was in part about making sure it's the follow through. And I think about this. Sorry, Siri thought I was talking to her. Making sure, as chair of the finance committee, I think a lot about this because it's about getting resources, appropriately, and then making sure that they go to the appropriate place. And we had legislation that created a group, the opiate, OSEC, Opiate Settlement Advisory Committee, that is just starting to meet. It just met for the first time in March, and it is working on exactly how to make sure we spend those resources in ways that are both, in treatment and prevention. And one of the things that was, clear from that meeting, first, there are a couple things, but one was the importance of making sure that we hear from people who are in recovery as we try to make plans for how to spend that money so that we can be in a better place. And also another theme was the outdoors. So I want to give a shout out in particular to Tim Walsh from Adventure Recovery, who I actually met when I was door knocking on the sides of the Housatonic River when he had just been running a group, and he works on basically the connection between outdoor activity and adventure and mental health, and how important that is. Certainly in the pandemic, that was important to all of us. And for us around here, it's a big reason of why we live in the Northwest corner, and it really is tied to our mental health. So I think a lot about that as I also go to a number of events in the upcoming week on, land conservation and things, and about how it's not just aesthetics, it's about health of our planet and of ourselves as we start to, work through these issues. I wanted to highlight a couple of upcoming events. Friday, Taste of Cornwall. Sharon Library's grand opening is on Saturday. Sunday, Sharon Ambulance Pancakes, and the Lakeville Journal Street Fair. Lakeville Journal has done incredible things under its new organization over the last year or so, and that street fair is super fun. And then I have a conservation conversation with the Sharon Land Trust and the Connecticut Land Conservation Council next Friday. So lots of great things coming up. And I'm also planning in the outdoor theme, planning my hike of the Connecticut section of the AT next weekend. So looking forward to that as well. Hope you have a great weekend. See you soon.